chili chocolate!
This is how I make our chili hot chocolate. So first of all, measure out how much milk we want. So I want 2 cups. So I fill up a cup. And if you do 2 cups, you don't actually have to do 2 complete cups because of course the chocolate fills up a bit of the mass. I use a thermostat to see what temperature we're at, and I quite often use just a milk frother to stir it. I find it gives good results. So I'm making 2 cups. So to make 2 cups I use 2 heaped tablespoons, like so, per cup, which also means that I get 4 cups out of a bag. Okay. So I put that on and let it warm. Once the temperature gets up to at least 30 degrees, then you know the chocolate can start melting. So now with the milk over 25 degrees, nearing 30, then start stirring it. Anything over 25 to 30 degrees, your chocolate's going to melt anyway, so start stirring it at any point without any worries about lumps. So the longer you leave it in, the more the chocolate and the spices infuse, the better flavour you're going to get from it. You want to keep your milk between that 30 and say 60 degrees. If you get into the 70 range, then you're going to start getting skin form on the milk, or anything burn on the bottom of the pot, anything like that. So keep it within that range. If it gets too hot, easiest way I've found is to remove it from the element, or you can try to just turning it down, but the mass of the milk holds the temperature pretty well. So once it's up to around that 55 mark, you can pretty much turn off the heat and just continue to stir it, and it'll stay quite warm. Now that we're nearing that sort of temperature, turn the heat off. By using the frother you get that lovely bit of froth. Just makes a bit of a nicer mix. Also helps mix any of the spices and the chocolate itself in quite nicely. You can see by, even though I've turned off the heat, that the temperature stays quite high. Currently we're sitting at about 60 degrees. It's come up from 55 even after turning it off. Just retains that heat quite well. We'll just give it another minute or so. You can see by the colour, it becomes a nice deep brown, nice and full of flavour. And there we have it, chili hot chocolate drink. I tend to just pour it into a cup at this point, and you can add some nice whipped cream to the top of that. Makes a nice hot drink, or mini marshmallows, whatever your preference might be. Enjoy. So there goes our 2 cups of chili hot chocolate drink. Always enjoyable with a small piece of rocky road.